It's a rainy Sunday morning, May 12th, and I'm at O'Reilly Auto Parts in Irwin, Tennessee. I'm here for the sole purpose of getting an air filter, because it's been a while. I don't know how long it's been. But I can't think of a better way to spend a rainy day than to run errands, and they are going to open in a few minutes. It's around midday, the rain has subsided, and I just came out of a Starbucks in Johnson City, where I was doing internet-y things. But I'm trying to figure out what I'm going to do next. I was going to go for an oil change, but since it's Sunday, most places are closed. So I'm taking a close look at Gaia GPS and seeing what national forests and forest roads are around. I think I might head southeast into Cherokee National Forest. Gates are part of the adventure. They happen. I knew this was going to be a dead end. I was just hoping that it would lead to some point of interest. This is another overgrown offshoot that's supposedly a dead end on Gaia GPS. I ran into some deadfall that's blocking my passage, so I'm just going to turn around. That's not touching. It's raining cats and dogs. This paved road is called Old Railroad Grade Road. It's very cool and dramatic with the cutouts through the hillside. I'm at Watauga Lake, nestled in Cherokee National Forest in eastern Tennessee. I've been exploring forest roads in the rain for a better part of the day, keeping an eye open for campsites. Nothing's really jumped out at me, so it's almost 5 p.m. now. That's what I need to do. I need to find where I'm going to spend the night, and I'm also getting kind of hungry. There are more forest roads to the north, but that's too much driving for today. FreeCampsites.net is surprisingly turning up very few results despite being surrounded by public land. There is a fee campground on the lake just a short distance to the west. I might go check that out. I lucked out tonight. I'm at Cardens Bluff Campground, which is a Forest Service campground. It's $12 a night, unless you have the annual pass for national parks. Then it's half price at $6 a night. So I reserved 2 nights. I'll just work on my Jeep a little bit tomorrow, plan my itinerary for the week, and then keep moving. But I have to stop now because of the rain. This campground has showers, flush toilets, strong LTE cell service so I can watch Netflix tonight. All for $6 with the annual pass. Good deal. I can't recall how long this air filter's been in here, but I've seen worse. Oh, wow. Is this ever the wrong tool for the job? I pulled my front drive shaft to inspect the joints because I suspected my front U-joint was shot, and it is. I think it's a good thing I pulled it now in Tennessee because the Jeep still has to make it to New Jersey. I'll have OK 4-wheel drive fix it up, but it was a lot of fun pulling my drive shaft out with a janky old Allen key that probably came with IKEA furniture. That's 3 hours of my life that I'll never get back. Hey Siri, set timer for 11 minutes.
Okay, 11 minutes counting.
A bit over a month ago, when I first suspected I might have a U-joint going bad, I was like, oh, that's easy. A quick and inexpensive fix. Well, shortly thereafter, I came to learn that Daimler Chrysler, in their infinite wisdom, chose to install a piece that wasn't serviceable. Usually, U-joints are held in by metal clips, and in this case, they're staked in permanently, requiring you to replace the drive shaft entirely. Or at least that's what they want you to do. And the factory drive shaft from the dealer is ridiculously priced. The alternative is to install an aftermarket drive shaft with serviceable U-joints on both ends, and I think that's what I'm going to do. Either way, both solutions are more expensive than what should have been a $30 part and maybe an hour of labor. This is where you get off and not slide into the water. Tuesday morning breakfast of champions. Just have a little bit of cereal left. Granola bar, cinnamon rice cakes, and of course coffee. That's a lot of cereal. I just got a shower before leaving the campground and it felt so good. It was long overdue. Right now I'm heading north toward Damascus, Virginia. I don't have a plan yet, but I'll figure it out as I go. I know I want to get an oil change. It doesn't have to be today, but I'm going to keep an eye open for that. Damascus, Virginia. First of all, the Damascus diner was awesome. I had 2 beef burritos and I'm absolutely stuffed. It's a small mountain town in southern Virginia, and it's very much a cultural hub for hikers and cyclists due to the trail networks in the surrounding mountains, and largely because of the fact that the Appalachian Trail itself passes right down the main street of town. So it's got this really great outdoorsy vibe. They're having a big hiking festival in a few days, and I'm sorry that I'm going to have to miss it, but maybe some other time when I'm on some other adventure. It's great to meet you. It's great to... Hey, come back. Come here. Aww. I'm back in the Jeep, and I still have the matter of figuring out where I'm going to spend the night, so I'm heading off into the mountains. Jefferson National Forest, I think. Hopefully I can find a forest road that doesn't require me to have my front drive shaft installed. This place is awesome. I was exploring Jefferson National Forest north of Damascus, and this forest road led me up here. It's an official dispersed camping area at the top of a mountain, and it's grassy, it's fenced in, there's ponies outside, there's a vault toilet. Far exceeded my expectations. I love discoveries like this. The only potential problem with this campsite is wind. I'm hoping that the air stays relatively still tonight. I don't sleep very well when it's windy. The sun just went down and the air is calm. It's a little bit chilly though, chillier than it has been in a while. I'm all bundled up. Scrambled eggs for breakfast this morning. I'm keeping it simple, running low on some stuff. It's still a little bit chilly up on this mountain, but there's not a cloud in the sky. It is a beautiful day. Every week I write a blog post for OK Four-Wheel Drive, and I also process photos for Instagram to supplement my video work, but I've fallen way behind on Instagram, so I'm trying to catch up. I have the laptop powered off of the factory inverter, so the accessory key and the ignition is turned on. It's around 1 p.m. I'm done on the computer and I'm going to set off on foot. See what I can find. I'm making my own loop. I saw on Gaia GPS these two trails connected, so I took one trail out, and I'm taking the other trail back. By the time I get back to the Jeep, it should be no more than 2 miles. Nice short hike. The other day when I was wrestling with my drive shaft, I made a startling discovery. That exhaust rattle that I've been suffering for 2 years now has been something lame this whole time. The washer on the top side of this exhaust clamp is loose. For 2 years I've been listening to that horrific noise, and I could have fixed it in 5 minutes. Yes. It's Wednesday night, and I'm spending one more night at my mountaintop campsite in Jefferson National Forest. This is easily one of my favorite destinations. It's beautiful, it's remote, there's interesting wildlife, and it's also been a social experience as I met a lot of hikers passing through the area. Tomorrow morning, I'm going to break camp and continue working my way north back to familiar territory, where I hope to catch up with some old friends. It's Thursday morning, and I'm pounding pavement today northbound on I-81. The Jeep feels great. The exhaust isn't rattling, the front drive shaft isn't squeaking or vibrating. Feels like I'm driving a Lincoln Town car. I'm back in Bedford, Virginia, and I just got back from having lunch with Adam from Blue Ridge Overland Gear. We were out brainstorming ways to make the interior of the Jeep more efficient in terms of storage solutions. All right, so this is Adam. What do we got here?
One thing that we did discuss were our visor panels. And essentially what these are is these go around the sun visor in your vehicle and create a little bit of a storage solution. You've got a zip pocket here on the front. You can put cash, vehicle registration, really anything you're trying to store. I've seen eyeglasses, flashlights. So these come in basically black or the coyote, and they also come either double-sided Velcro, and then they also come with the Molly loops on the front, which are great for, you know, flashlights, you know, knives, anything that you kind of want to hang on there. You've got these 1-inch, you know, loop webbings on the front, and then Velcro on the back for, you know, anything. If you want to add an extra pouch onto either side of these, you could do that as well.
Okay. That's perfect. That's perfect. What about that?
So this, since you have a grab handle right in front of your passenger seat, front passenger seat, but this is essentially our grab handle pouch. And the way this works is you have straps on the back with multiple snaps, so you can hang it up kind of high there and then snap it down there as well, so you can snap in either place. And essentially this will hang on the grab handle And it's got loop Velcro on the front, so you can add additional pouches for, whatever you're looking to kind of hang on there.
Okay.
The bag essentially kind of clamshells open, and this is fully adjustable the way it opens. You've got a high visible, high vis material on the inside, the orange. You can put paperwork in here, essentially storage.
When we were out, we identified that these two spaces, the visors and the grab handle on the passenger seat, were both areas that I wasn't utilizing. And honestly, every little bit helps. So can we try them on?
We absolutely can. Let's go do it.
All right, cool.
So essentially what we're going to do is go ahead and install the visor panel on Chris's sun visor here in the Jeep. And these are super easy to install. They've simply just got Velcro straps that come off like this. And you can go ahead and slip it right over the visor. And those attach there. So you've got your storage pocket here, zipper pocket, and then you've got MOLLE loops on the front for flashlights, pins, glasses, etc. And when it goes up and out of the way, it's nice and hidden. Okay, the other bag that we talked about is the grab handle pouch. And essentially how it works is these straps go around here and snap on the back. There's 3 of them to hold it in place. And it's very, very quick and easy to install and uninstall if you need to carry it with you. It opens probably about maybe 30-40 degrees. However, that is adjustable with the that thing right there. So if you got a bunch of paperwork in here, it's not going to come spilling out on you. The nice thing about the way the bag sits is that it will not interfere with your knees, and this seat is pretty far up, but your knees are going to clear this very, very well. So yeah, great handy little bag. So hope you enjoy it.
Thanks, Adam.
Sure.
It's Thursday night, and that's a wrap for this week. Next week, I'm going to make my way to Pennsylvania, start tearing into my Jeep, go over my gear, and make a bunch of refinements. But most of all, I'm excited to spend time with my son Cole, whom I haven't seen since the holidays. Until then, thank you for following along, and I'll catch up with you next Friday.